After almost 2 years of holding this property, the federal government finally sold the Grim Reaper Motorcycle Clubhouse in Evansville. Also, investigators in Catawba County are looking into a rival motorcycle club called the Pagans after a deadly shootout at an outlaw motorcycle clubhouse. Told you I'd be covering it once we get the news in. We'll be right back after this.
Rev it up, feel the roar, hit the road, let's explore. Insane Throttle bringing news by James Hollywood Mason Carey. Engine scream, we ride free. Truth and grit for you and me. From the streets to your screen. Biker news, the real scene.
Oh, man, this has been a long drama, if you know what I mean, man. 2 years they've been fighting to sell this clubhouse, and it looks like it was purchased by a cleaning business. Man, I sure wish the freaking Grim Reapers would sent somebody in there to bid for them to get their clubhouse. That would be like irony right there. Anyway, Courier Press, feds sell the former home of the Evansville Grim Reapers Motorcycle Club. This by John Webb out of the Evansville Curio and Press, Courier, whatever. Anyway, the former home of the Grim Reapers Motorcycle Club has been purchased by Hurley Enterprises. The Indiana Secretary of State records list that as the entity behind time Evansville business A1 Cleaning. I don't know, maybe make an offer to this guy to get your place back. You know what I mean? I'm sure he can be lured into that kind of stuff. They did leave a message at A1 Cleaning, but nobody returned the phone call. According to the Vandenberg County Assessor's Office, the building sold for $72,000. That's it. $72,000. And I guess it was on March 31st, but it didn't officially transfer until June 5th. There is the picture right now. This is seen all over the internet. It's kind of famous and all that. But again, 2 years this has been going on. But it goes on to say the sales price is a little more than half of the $140,000 the U.S. Marshals Service originally sought. So, hey, got bent over. Yeah, the Marshal's not happy right now. It was a 3,400 square foot building, fantastic investment opportunity. The feds listed it through Real Look, the website run by the U.S. Marshal Service's real property national contractor. It goes on to say why it was taken. Let's go to that real quick. Just after 6 a.m. on November 19th. Wow, this has been going on a lot more than 2 years. 2019, federal local law enforcement used heavy equipment to burst through the front door. They were there to execute a search warrant. Inside, they found, holy cow, my goodness gracious, 10 pounds of meth, 23 guns, and $35,000 in cash. He estimated that to be $250,000. And then, of course, the officials accused some, you know what, at least they said that. Usually they throw it all on the club. Some Grim Reapers of running a large-scale trafficking operation, and that eventually led to 15 people being sentenced on conspiracy to distribute meth, various firearm charges, and wow, that's a lot of freaking crap. When it comes to meth, man, I have no freaking sympathy for anybody. Anyway, we said we'd cover this as soon as it came out in print. I didn't want to get ahead of this. Dispute between Pagans and Outlaw preceded the deadly clubhouse shooting, and this is according to the cops. Channel 9's Dave Flattery learned from law enforcement that there had been issues between the two groups. In the minutes after the shooting, dispatchers alerted police in the area that a rival club might be involved. And it goes on to say, use extreme caution when interacting with the vehicle, possibly conducted by rival motorcycle club, the Pagan. A dispatcher could be heard saying, I wonder how the heck they even came up with that during a 911 call. And it goes on to say a little bit about what happened with that stuff. And they're out there scaring the neighbors. It's not like Chicago's west or south side where they're just gonna spray bullets and hit anybody around. They go on to say, from this lady, it makes me feel a little uneasy because I do have children and we do live nearby. You are actually in the safest place there is right there. That's usually with any major clubhouse in any area. Within a block of that clubhouse is usually really safe, and stuff like this rarely happens. So you don't have to be afraid, if you ask me. The cops also confirmed that prior to the weekend shooting, a member of the Pagans was shot while riding by the Outlaw Clubhouse in November. Last month, witnesses say a member of the biker group fired into a pickup truck, causing a crash on Highway 321 near Hudson. Viewers also shared a video of the raid of the Pagans Clubhouse in Lenore from 2023 after police say members got into a fight at a nearby restaurant. And it goes on to say, one of the tough challenges for us is getting cooperation. Nobody really wants to talk about it from those individual organizations. So nobody talked right there, which is a good thing. We'll see what's going on. But it does concern me that people actually feel a little scared around clubhouses. And like I say, you're usually in a safe neighborhood when that kind of stuff happens around your area as far as crime is concerned. And this is one of them, incidences that really doesn't happen. But I told you I'd give you the name that they're considering. I wanted to make sure that it was in print before I assumed anything or put anything out to you. But as far as the Evansville Grim Reapers thing, man, get together, give him 10 extra grand. He made his 10 grand and get your clubhouse back. Boy, would that burn the ass hairs on the U.S. Marshal Service. Anyway, don't forget to buy the book, baby. Power and Betrayal. You got also, what's it called? I forget over here. Brotherhood and Betrayal. You know what? You'd really enjoy it if you ask me. I know a lot of people out there are excited about it. Don't forget to join the members only group. We'll see you on the next video. Rock on. Join the insanity by becoming a member of the Insane Throttle Club. Get hundreds of members only videos and hundreds of hours of members only content. We have 3 affordable levels: hang around, prospect, and full patch. Each level help forth each channel and all of our biker content. Get content of interviews with the who's who in the motorcycle and biker lifestyle scene. Subscribe on the Insane Throttle YouTube channel now and get access to the members only today and become part of the insanity.
Welcome to 1990 Chicago, where trust is a trap and betrayal runs deep. The Betrayal Chronicles real-life book series by James Hollywood Machkari drags you into the middle of the biker underworld like never before. In Power and Betrayal, a kingpin rises and falls in a storm of drugs and deceit. Then Brotherhood and Betrayal throws you into a fight for loyalty where every choice bleeds. Get the Betrayal Chronicles series now with grit, guilt, and redemption on every page. Available on Amazon and everywhere books are sold. Also available is autographed copies by James Hollywood Machikari on www.insanethrottlebikernews.com.